EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Jets and the Texans, and it comes your way next.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
Absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you got the energy, you got the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. And on the other sideline, you've got a hungry,
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his campaign.
Now, Mike, he's coming off a game where his touchdown-to-interception ratio wasn't exactly ideal. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in this league is wins and losses. He was able to escape with the win, and that's all that matters when it's all said and done. But having said that, he has to play a cleaner game, not only today, but going forward if his team ever wants to get to the level that they think they can play.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Paul. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
A little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and while it was a fun game to watch, I think it's something he's going to have to find some balance. I mean, for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. Sometimes it worked out. Other times, it was a complete disaster. At the end of the day, it was enough to win. But if he wants to keep stacking victories, he has to limit the amount of... At some point, they're going to catch up to him. I can promise you this. This defense, they're salivating at the mere thought of him putting the ball in harm's way. These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's fielded at about the 18. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A handoff as they try to run it here. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down. Heel drops to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is... And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. Quick throw. Taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They send a receiver in motion left. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. Texans offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, faking the give. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
The extra point is good. And the Texans looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the 2nd?
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the give, it's Hall. Third down and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll look to throw again. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll stick with him again. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Now a 3rd and 2. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Houston.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He is in. Touchdown, Texans.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Now, for the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
the air now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Throwing right, it's taken in. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Texans stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense getting set to get back to work. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They motion a receiver right. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Texans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. 3rd down, here's Hall.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Returnable from the 17. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. He'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a 1st down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And it'll be a pickup of 3 So third down forthcoming. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now a give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back than in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike. And if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL. And so far, this has been about as bad as it gets.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes, on point with his receivers right throughout, and continuing to master running and executing this offense. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He runs with it. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Off the play fake. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game.
Start on the ground, and he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's a dozen. Catch number 12 and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. There's that man again. Another catch.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Quick throw, taken in.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from just under 50 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That one caught by Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Slot man in motion left. Throwing now from the gun. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Jets 1st down. On the handoff, it's Allen. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Hardy's kick is good. And the Jets cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 12-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. A toss left side caught by his running back. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jets first down.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to run it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll send him over to the left. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll take this forward to the 26. The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one complete to Pierce. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Here we go. One final play. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no. It is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. So it's a win here for the Texans. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.